the weather is getting ready to change.
Before we know it, we'll be walking outside and it might be snowing where you are. So plan accordingly for Thursday and Friday. Both of these days are 19 first alert weather days due to that threat of a wintry mix and maybe even just snow at times. So Thursday it starts with periods of light rain and snow. Again, snow at times, just snow and no rain. So there might be some light accumulation during the day Thursday, particularly into Thursday evening. Friday, we start with a wintry mix in the morning. Then we change over to just a plain old cold rain. Temperatures in the 40s on Friday, but with the wind factored in, it'll feel like it's in the 20s in the morning, 30s in the afternoon. It's going to be very, very windy out there, 35 mile per hour gusts. So that's just going to make it feel even more raw to you. Right now, though, I mean, it kind of feels like mid-spring outside. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. In fact, our weather isn't even always this nice in the spring. We're dry now after a little rain earlier in the day. But the wider picture shows you we've got a lot of snow up in places like Bismarck and up into Winnipeg. That's in Canada. So this is the system that we're watching for you. Look at all that snow here through the northern plains. That is our next system. Now, again, we're not going to see significant accumulation like that, but we will be dealing with at least some moderate impact snow. Not tonight, though, much too warm for that. We're in the 50s for most of the evening, mainly cloudy skies, and I don't have any additional rain in the forecast tonight other than maybe an isolated shower. Okay, Browns are playing at home on Thursday. Big Thursday night football game. We've got your forecast, and it is a cold one coming up here in just a bit.
Roberts to fill in the blanks, Sam.
Yeah, I know it's the first one of the season, so it's always a big talker, right? First alert weather days, Thursday into Friday, our first opportunity for snow. Now, it may be mixed with, at times, a little rain, particularly along the lakeshore. Here's our first alert weather setup. Currently, this system is way up north in the Dakotas, but eventually it's going to reorganize itself a few times and wind up here in northeast Ohio. Plenty of cold air in place. You can see all the blue on the map. And then here's your precip as that low moves in, creating potentially some travel headaches for local drivers. Here's future view. Waking up Thursday morning, I think at that point we have a wintry mix of rain and snow across the area. So some visibility issues, maybe a few little slushy areas on the roadways. But keep in mind, it's been really warm all fall. So the ground temperatures are not freezing and it's going to be windy. So initially tough for much of this to stick. And it's going to be cold too. Temperatures only in the 30s on Thursday, but the wind chill, because remember it's going to be windy, only going to be in the 20s. Yeah, all day it's going to feel like it's in the 20s out there. Our wintry mix continues through the afternoon and even into the evening. I think this is where we are most likely to see any accumulation later in the day, and particularly inland away from Lake Erie. We're going to get a little bit of that lake effect going, so we need to monitor for the potential of maybe some higher accumulations, higher than our general forecast, which is a trace to an inch. Maybe some areas see a little bit more than that in the higher terrain of the snow belt. Friday morning, we've still got wintry mix out there, but by the afternoon, warm into the mid 40s. So we change over to all rain. It's not going to feel like it's in the 40s, though. It'll be really windy this whole forecast period. So it'll feel like it's in the 30s most of the day. And you can see we are still getting rained on Friday evening. So what does this mean for Thursday night football? Yeah. This is not great, right? We've got a light wintry mix out there. Kickoff temp and game temps for the whole game in the 30s. The wind making it feel like it's in the 20s. I think I heard Jason say earlier at 5 and 6, you are a true Browns fan. Well, you're a true Browns fan if you're still watching at this point, but you're a true Browns fan if you are sitting out in that.